All right, keep it going for Ron. We've got a lot to get through, so we're just going to keep it going. Next up, we got Andrew G.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? Thanks for coming out tonight. Appreciate it. Give it up for Ronan and Ryan and your host, Chris. Yeah. We don't, whatever. So I feel like I'm kind of hitting my midlife crisis part of my stage here. You know, Evan would definitely say I hit that a while ago. I'm actually only 35. But I mean, let's be honest, like this is pretty much the halfway point for many people. Like if I was Vegas, I'd be hitting the over-under like right at 69.5, you know what I mean? So this is really the halfway point for me. So to feel young again, I started like treating my 5-year-old and my 3-year-old sons like they're my homies back in college. So I'll pour them like a shot of soda, which is pretty fun. If they fall asleep on the couch, I'll like write on their face with Sharpie and I'll take like a selfie. Both my kids almost have like full blackface at this point. But listen, like that's not my fault. Like they gotta learn how to handle their hot cocoa. You know what I mean? All right. So as a married man, I watch a lot of porn. For that reason, I'm really not a fan of predictive text on my phone. Some of you might know what I'm talking about. One of the websites I like to frequent pretty often is called X-Hamster. Anybody else? If not, check it out when you get home. So when I text XOXO, like that's what pops up. So I can only imagine like the really rough day when I actually text my mom, "I love you too, Mom, xhamster.com. She'll be like to my dad, "Oh, Andrew sent us a link." "Oh, really? What is it?" "Something about hamsters." My mom will be incredibly disappointed. My dad will just bookmark it. That's got to be though, that would be when I stopped watching porn altogether, right? I mean, sending your mom a porn website, that's got to be cock bottom. Alright, fuck it, I threw that one in there, it's just kind of, puns are great! Alright, so I am trying to get away from watching porn. I'm trying to work on my own technique, you know what I mean? So it's rough when you've been married for a long time. Like you're trying to kind of spice things up and do things a little bit differently. So I kind of learned something. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. It actually does work. So it's called the hokey pokey, right? Have you heard of this? Sure. So what I do is I put my dick in, pull my dick out, I put my dick in and I kind of shake it all about, right? Just when I'm about to come, I turn her around. And that's what it's all about. But listen, this is only for married people. Like if you're out there, guys, and you're sleeping with strange women, like, you don't want to get that Red Rover. You know what I mean? If she's got a ring around her Rosie, do not do the hokey pokey. All right, we're gonna end it shortly here. So I'm Irish Italian, which is fun because I have a lot of pride for two countries that I've never been to. But it's also weird because Irish and Italians, they either have a lot in common or they're just total polar opposites. Like for example, they both are alcoholics. So one's whiskey, one's wine. Me, I'll drink either, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, my blood type, my blood alcohol level, they're one and the same. You know, my blood type is A, which, you know, obviously stands for alcoholic. Also, both Irish and Italian, both very Catholic, all right? I mean, my parents sent me to public school, but they fucking drag my ass out of bed every fucking Sunday to go to church. You know, this is where things actually start to differ, right? So Irish and Italians, the skin tone. Stick with me here, people. So as a white Irish Italian guy, I burn, right? I'll burn, I'll go red, but then after that red skin kind of sheds off, I'm golden brown for like a nice day, which is pretty nice. The goodbyes are very different, like the Irish goodbye versus the Italian goodbye. Like the Irish goodbye, I'm home 30 minutes earlier than the Italian goodbye. But you gotta know like which one to use it with. Like if I use the Irish goodbye in the Italian family, it's like, hey, where the fuck were you, eh? Too important to say goodbye, eh? Where were you going? I didn't write that part down, but here's where they really differ. This is the biggest part of where they differ, is the penis, right? Bobby knows, he's seen it. I have the Irish penis. It starts as the Irish penis, but it ends as the Italian penis, which is not bad. I mean, luckily for my wife. But you know, girls, they gossip, right? So like, she told me that she told her buddy that like I actually have a pretty good package. So we were actually at a Labor Day barbecue over the weekend, and I could tell she was like kind of trying to see the bulge, but she was like really disappointed. There was really nothing there. So on the way out, I told her, I was like, it's so big, I have to tuck it back. So for all you big dick freaks out there, now she thinks that you have to tuck it back in your ass to wear your jeans. So, all right, that's all I got. Thank you. I'm Andrew G. Have a great night. Thanks again for coming out, everybody.
Is that all you got? 23 seconds over? You fucking... That's all you got. No, of course. Give it up for Andrew.